C'est parti. Ah si, la lumière. Full noir total, je sais qu'on me voit un peu moins. Mais tant pis. C'est pour le plaisir du jeu. Pour profiter un bal. Comme disent les jeunes. Je crois qu'en fait, je l'ai un peu mal mise ma cravate, mais tant pis. On peut pas gagner à tous les coups. J'adore cette musique en vrai. C'est parti. Commencer l'épisode 2. On va sûrement avoir peut-être un petit résumé. J'espère. Sinon c'est la merde. Moi je suis très nul en résumé, hein, c'est pour ça. Ah voilà. Précédemment dans Batman Telltale series.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Ah, je me souviens comment ça s'était fini.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Where's the money? It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
La photo. La photo. Cette série de jeux s'adapte au choix que nous allons faire. L'histoire est déterminée par ma façon de jouer. Eh oui. Allons-y. Allons-y.
To do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us.
But you should see this.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
This isn't going away.
It's also public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened
C'est
to
dur, ça.
Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth.
Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know.
J'ai pas envie de défoncer Alfred parce qu'il essayait de nous protéger, quoi,
I
donc...
couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door.
Voilà.
Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Nous sommes une famille.
I hold this against you. You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne.
Joe Chill.
He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
He got careless. Criminals always do.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
On va re-enquêter. C'est parti. Alors, voyons voir la contre-allée.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail. Just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he?
Non, en vrai, je suis focus sur ce choix-là. Je pense que si je l'avais en face de moi, je le buterais. Hein.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Bon, de toute façon, il est déjà mort. Ça, c'est fait.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
I love that movie.
Oh.
I saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Je trouve que Bruce Wayne, Batman, c'est mon personnage préféré. De DC Comics, même si on devait mélanger DC Comics et Marvel, pour moi, le meilleur perso, c'est Batman. De tous les persos, c'est mon préf. Et je trouve qu'il a un lore vraiment riche. Et genre, c'est trop bien, quoi.
There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
D'accord. Ah! Voilà. J'ai bien fait, j'ai oublié de passer mon clavier en anglais.
Stay back.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Tell Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
On va le défoncer! On va le défoncer. Le respect.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
Ah, on le reconnaît, lui.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about.
Et si il était venu avec nous?
Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself in.
On l'a assez bouli comme ça, allez, on le dit.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
C'est sympa.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Et là, elle dit, mais j'en fais pas partie.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
RIP pour la police.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Épisode 2. Les enfants d'Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to...
On va rester sobre.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
L'aider, ne pas l'aider, hein. Voilà, 2 choix. Hein. Ah putain, allez, ça va, y a pas de temps. C'est salaud comme choix là, le faire souffrir, le soulager sa douleur. En fait, je suis dans le sens où si on soulage sa douleur, est-ce qu'en échange on aura des infos? Ou est-ce qu'on le fait souffrir Parce que quand je disais on reste sobre, on reste genre limite quoi, on reste tranquille. Choix dur. Soulager sa douleur. Est-ce qu'on est chic, putain. En vrai, non, c'est une merde. Ah oui, non, mais par contre, non, je voyais pas ça comme ça.
Of course. You'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you?
Dent has plans for you. Gordon, too. I won't rob them of that.
Good boy. Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. But if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Elle a été empoisonnée.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Faut chier.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Ok, voyons voir.
Her veins, still visible.
C'est quoi cette traduction là? On est assez de recevoir des appels de genre de cet appareil-là. 1 minute.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Easy, easy, Sergeant. Gordon and I are gonna get you through this.
Through this? Oh, God. Falcone. What have I done?
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've.
Et vous vu quelqu'un, ouais.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce,
Ah, toujours là, avec les bons tuyaux.
what are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
I have no comment at this time.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Ah, bah, sur les sous-titres.
Bruce, this is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Pour rappel, ce jeu a été fait en 2016 et je crois qu'en 2017, voire même 2018. Non, peut-être plutôt 2019, pardon. Enfin bref, l'entreprise n'était pas en très bonne forme. Hein. Telltale Games a fait faillite, a été racheté il y a pas longtemps, donc voilà. Pourtant c'est con, j'adore leur jeu.
In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Pardon, j'étais sur mon tel, je regarde.
Executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
Il a dit que nous formions une famille.
What did you learn from him?
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with two of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Ok, alors.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Sélectionnez un drôle pour chercher le signal du téléphone d'Oswald. On va commencer par le centre-ville, tiens.
Find her now. Send a strong message. Bring me her head.
Ok, et le dernier drone.
There you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
Ouais, je suppose que je peux faire que ça. Hein. Ah, de toute façon, on l'a vu Oswald Coppelbot au Skyline Club à la fin.
Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Ouais.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
C'est quoi ces mecs derrière? Hein?
You lot, come check out this office.
Ça va être chaud, hein.
Where is... I don't know! Please! Name, right? You can help me.
C'est parti les QTE.
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing, I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selena.
Yes!
Ah,
oh,
chier.
beautiful name.
Faut qu'on la prévienne. Ça va être QTE, QTE.
this.
Oh, ils sont tous partis déjà.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Pour l'instant, elle a pas été trouvée, ok. Non, c'est pas le Skyline Club, hein. Faut qu'on en fasse abstraction de ces petits soucis parce qu'il y en a beaucoup dans le jeu, hélas, hein.
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
Okay.
Did you hear? Didn't you see the game here, asshole? Are you blind or something?
I saw. And if I were you, I'd go back to playing it.
What did you say? You got some nerve. Wait a minute, I know you. You're that rich dude. You're that guy on the news.
Yeah, I get that all the time. It's something about the chin.
You think I'm dumb?
Bruce, stop stirring up the natives and buy me a drink.
Je vais faire une courte pause vite fait, faut que je réponde à un petit appel. On se retrouve, à tout de suite. Bien. Excusez-moi. On est reparti. Ah. Tac. Ça a pris un petit peu plus de temps que prévu. Bon, c'est rien. C'est la vie. On est parti. À nouveau. Ça me stresse parce qu'ici, il y a un coin. Bon, laissons tomber parce que je peux m'en sortir. Allons-y.
Wait, whoa. This guy's with you?
Face it, Frank, you suck at pool. Why are you starting trouble over it? Nice one, Bruce. Way to keep a low profile.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin?
Ah putain, c'est lui le pingouin.
You've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
It's not my fault that you're in this, Selena, but I can help you out of it. Tell me what you know about Penguin.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selena.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
Et moi qui croyais que vous aviez un rendez-vous. Ça veut dire quoi?
Keep Harvey out of this. The less he knows, the safer he'll be.
I'm sure his safety is your paramount concern. You and I...
Allez, voilà.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin,
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
Punch! Allez!
Not done yet.
Putain, ils sont...
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Allez. Ça, c'est sympa.
Come on, this way.
Les réactions sont pas bonnes.
Quick, check the alleyway.
You see anything?
Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Contact.
Let's get out of here.
Elle a pas dit non. Hein. C'est pas un non catégorique total.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait.
Ouais, si, c'est un méga stop en vrai.
Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. What else is on there?
Looks like they were in contact many times.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
En fait, là, ce que je voudrais voir, c'est quel choix j'avais fait la dernière fois. Moi, j'arrive pas à savoir quel choix j'avais fait. J'irais bien en tant que Batman quand même. Comme ça, il aurait pas de soupçon sur nous, sur le fait qu'on sache. Ouais, Batman, ça me paraît être le meilleur choix.
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
Je sais plus quel saut j'avais fait. J'espère que c'est un choix différent que je fais là.
Batman has the public trust after taking down Falcone. Try not to throw it away by going overboard on Hill.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'm a light touch when I need to be.
The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
On a tout à gagner à y aller en Batman pour moi.
Deborah, you incompetent! Dent's up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes and cutting your pay. Who's there? Deborah? Is that you?
Expecting someone? Maybe the Penguin.
Batman? What are you doing here?
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
You're leaving out a few details.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies.
What does Penguin want with Bruce Wayne?
The atrocities that occurred at the hands of his father. He only wants to expose the Waynes for the criminals that they are. Security! Pick up, goddammit! Security! Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
I want the truth. And I'll break every bone in your body to get it.
You're insane. Just like they say. A madman in a mask. Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents.
Wow.
Nothing was wrong with any of them.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear. I didn't dare speak up. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No.
You deserve whatever's coming for you.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
Boss.
I heard everything, Master Bruce. What he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Ok, allez.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held.
Ah, merde.
I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
None of that matters now. The only thing that does is stopping Oz.
The city
Garde les
needs
pieds
you
sur terre.
now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to
Oh la
be
vache.
hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police...
Oh, c'est dommage, ça devrait laisser les news. C'est intéressant.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now. Harvey needs to get out of there.
Je crois que la première fois j'y étais allé en Batman. Fait chier.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's...
Harvey, listen to me. Stay away from the debate.
What? No, Bruce,
I'm already here. Kinda crazy. Security's on high alert because of this threat from some guy named Penguin.
they have me in some back room until the debate begins. For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look, Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but my advisors are telling me that I need to... that I need to distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over.
I don't care, Harvey. You need to get out of there.
I can't leave now.
I mean, think of the message that would send to the voters. Bruce, I'm ahead in the polls. A win tonight, and I could take the election. What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability. But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I knew you'd see it that way.
Listen, I hate to push you,
But I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
whatever it takes to save Gotham.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce.
Je suis de son côté parce qu'il est censé, mais c'est un peu salaud quand même. Hein.
To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here.
Non, surtout que je sais qu'il peut devenir double masque. Donc j'ai envie de l'avoir dans mes bottes, quoi.
You are always my friend.
Ça va chier.
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on. Most of the GCPD already think you're a monster. Don't prove them right.
I'm sorry for putting you in a difficult spot, Jim. I value our working relationship.
So do I, Batman. That's why I need you to rein it in.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
Allez, un petit
We're all
coup.
on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch
Là,
my...
pareil, hein, on l'a vu. Tu n'es pas complètement... Ce n'est pas une bagarre de bar. Tu me dois rien.
My back. I cut some people up.
You don't owe me anything. Those scum had it coming.
And they say chivalry is dead.
None of my men on the ground.
Je sais pas comment faire avec elle.
Enough
Là.
waiting. We're going in.
Alpha.
Je sais pas si elle aime bien jouer ou je sais pas.
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you.
Ah d'accord, il commence à s'introduire. Perfect.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
And on the right, always smiling to your face, our despicable DA.
Pied de caméra. Non, on va associer ça à la caméra. Catwoman. Bon, je regarde. Et bah, j'ai envie de mettre Catwoman. C'est bien, ça nous fait jouer un peu avec Catwoman. Voilà.
If you say so.
Oula.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
Discret, putain, qu'est-ce qu'il a pas compris dans ce...
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My council, brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption at root in your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
This is spiraling out of control. They have no idea about the man behind the mask.
Whoever it is, they're smart. Let someone else get their hands dirty.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures. Chosen to
Go on, love. You know what to do.
Non, putain, ça va les désinhiber.
Show Gotham your true self. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Oula.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Oh, oh, bah c'est magique en vrai.
We're out of time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
The city. Corrupt politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men whose fortunes are built on corpses. Men like your friend, Bruce Wayne. You're as bad as he is. Happy to look away from what you don't want to see. Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
Dad.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
Ah ouais, non mais ouais.
You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of here?
Ah.
No, please, I made a man.
You could never.
That was all Wayne, not me.
What? What? Ça répondait plus.
Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
That won't bring back my poor old mum. So this is for her.
I won't let you kill anyone else!
Wait your turn, Dent!
Bon bah au moins il n'y a plus d'ennemis. Hein.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Aider Célina. Mais je sais ce qui va se passer. Et j'ai déjà fait exactement le même choix. Et
Hold your fire, damn it!
Harvey.
Where's the maniac in the mask? We need paramedics over here, now!
en vrai, Célina, elle aurait pu se
City
défendre.
Hall is in chaos
Oh.
after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
He won't be the same after this.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
C'est sur la fin de chapitre, ça.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Fin de l'épisode 2. Très bien. Nous allons pouvoir comparer nos choix, voir nos choix. Avez-vous soulagé Falconet de sa douleur ou l'avez-vous fait souffrir? 29,6% des joueurs ont fait souffrir Falconet. Ah la vache. Je sais que c'était un choix... Ah, j'allais pas... Non, c'est vrai que ça aurait été chic. Mais bon. De toute façon, il allait crever. Vous, 78,5% des joueurs avaient tenté d'embrasser Selina. Qui ne l'aurait pas fait. Qui ne l'aurait pas fait, honnêtement. Avez-vous rendu visite au maire Hill en tant que Bruce ou Batman? Ça, c'est un peu le choix que je regarde parce que je crois que c'est ce choix-là que j'avais fait. Et j'aurais bien aimé voir ce que ça donnait en étant Bruce. D'autant plus qu'en fait, on fait la vérité. Tant pis. Donc je fais partie des 42,7% des joueurs où j'y suis allé en tant que Batman. Mais en fait, je voulais... ma logique, c'était que je voulais protéger... Bruce. Voilà. Pour pas qu'il y ait de soupçons. Avez-vous arrêté de soutenir la campagne de Harvey? 91,2% des joueurs ont continué à la soutenir. Ça me paraît logique, bien qu'il allait nous niquer. Moi, ça a été un choix un peu avec deux raisons. La première, c'est que je sais qu'il va devenir double face. C'est pour ça d'ailleurs que j'ai voulu qu'il le devienne. Et donc je voulais, avant qu'il le devienne et qu'il devienne fou, qu'il ait une bonne image. Et la deuxième raison, c'est que dans le fond, c'est le seul qui pouvait sauver la ville de Gotham. Donc, voilà. Avez-vous sauvé Selina ou Harvey? 62,1% des joueurs ont sauvé Selina. Je trouve ça à la fois mieux de le faire en fait. C'est tout. Donc 62,1% des joueurs ont sauvé Selina plutôt que Harvey. Voilou. Voilà un peu le résumé de tous les choix que j'ai fait. Je ne regrette aucun choix à part peut-être le coup du Batman. Enfin surtout en fait par curiosité j'aurais aimé voir... Ouais non c'est les mêmes partout. J'aurais aimé voir en fait ce que ça aurait pu donner mais bon. Moi là ce qui va se passer c'est que je vais aller faire une pause. Je vais aller manger parce que j'ai faim. Et ensuite on enchaîne pour l'épisode 3. Voilou. Mais d'abord on regarde ce qui va se passer d'ailleurs.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
Telltale series.
You may have saved me, but this isn't over. You don't know these people, Bruce.
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
Oui.
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
No more hiding. Not for anyone.
But don't worry. Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him. Bruce! Bruce!
Ok. Bon. It's time to pause. Tac. It's time to pause. J'avais pas une playlist. Calme. Ouais, on va partir là-dessus, je pense. Putain, merde, mon clavier il est en... C'est là. C'est celle-là. Ok. Tac, je prépare vite fait une petite playlist au calme. Très bien. Eh bien, à tout de suite. Attends, non, je vais en rajouter une petite dernière au cas où. To be sure. Qu'est-ce que je pourrais ajouter? Putain, fais chier, je trouve pas les... Au pire, on va partir là-dessus. C'est terrible ça. Et puis... Voilà. À tout de suite.